Well, hello there. Today's devotional, you are not beyond God's reach. But he needed to go through Samaria. John chapter 4, verse 4, the New King James Version. The Bible says in John chapter 4, verses 3 to 4, the New King James Version, Jesus left Judea and departed again to Galilee, but he needed to go through Samaria. In case you may not be aware of it, Samaria was not on the way to Galilee. Actually, it was miles out of the way. Yet the Bible says Jesus needed to go. Think about it. It was a long journey, and he was on foot. It was hot. As a Jew, he wouldn't be welcomed there because of a long-standing animosity between Jews and Samaritans. As for the woman at the well that he went to meet, women in that culture were forbidden to talk to men outside of their own family. Furthermore, this woman was the talk of the town because she had been through 5 divorces. So why did Jesus feel like he needed to go? Because he saw this woman as a diamond in the rough. While those around her talked about her past and her problems, Jesus saw her potential for his kingdom. In John chapter 4, verse 39, the New King James Version, it says, "Many of the Samaritans believed in him because of the word of the woman who testified." To reach Galilee on God's schedule, Jesus had to throw man's schedule out of the window. But the schedule didn't control him. What did? The will of God and the unmet needs of hurting people. And he was willing to go out of his way, turn tradition on its head, and break new ground in order to do it. How about you? Can God interrupt your plans? If he can use you. Pray, Lord, show me what I must do today in order to please you. Have a blessed day. I'm laughing because I'm like, I've written a lot of poems about love throughout my lifetime to many people in search of love, right? And so, like, even now, I was like, I'm going to write a poem and recite it. And I just jotted down a few little tidbits. And I mean, because I still believe, I still believe in butterflies when you're near the person who interests you. I still believe in the excitement when you find out they like you too. I still believe in late nights, occasionally falling asleep on the phone. I still believe in the excitement of anticipation to spend time together. I still believe in holding hands. I still believe in love. Over the years, I'm like, love, 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 everything's love, love, love. And I find out that love is an action word. It's more than just a feeling, it's an action. That's why Gary Chapman come up with the love languages, the 5 different love languages, because people show love differently. But it's still an action. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. I recite that a lot, but here it goes. Verses 4 to 8. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And I just think about that across the board. I mean, in romantic love, right? Because that's what February 14th is, about, right? That's what we've grasped it to be, romantic love. But, there's that other type of love, sibling love, fatherly love, friendship love. So there's all different types of love. And there's one thing I want to say before I end out, and I hope my spiritual friends don't look at me differently when I say, if you can't have the one you love, then love the one you're with, right? God is there with you. And it's not me saying, I'm not trying to say that God is the lesser choice, so you might as well love him. No, God is always going to be the greater choice. But instead of, showing love and trying to be loved on by someone who really isn't interested, why not show that love to God? God's always loving on you. He's always showing you he's interested. So, love on God instead of loving on someone who's really not that interested.